off screen. Hello everybody, welcome to Speakeasy.
I'm Zach.
I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men.
Mike.
Oh, man, that was a good one.
Today we have Jim Beam pre-Prohibition style rye. Well, they're both like Prohibition surrounded.
Really?
It was pre-Prohibition style. The other one was post-Prohibition, but
Huh. Yeah. Well, if they make them exactly the same way, but they made this one a rye, then I can tell you some things about the differences.
this one is another Jim Beam. Already know about Jim Beam.
But we haven't reviewed very many ryes. In fact, we've only reviewed one. So we were like, okay, we've got to get some more ryes on our whiskey reviews. So we went and got Jim Beam Rye. Figured we'd start simple.
This is 90 proof, and it's glorious.
It smells pretty good. It's got like a... What did we say yesterday? We were looking at tasting notes, and I was like, it's got like floral notes, but it's also got some citrus notes. Lemongrass.
Yeah.
Lemongrass. So it's really forward on that. I've heard a lot of people say eucalyptus with rye. I've never tasted eucalyptus, so...
Yeah, I don't know. That might be... Because there is a huge difference between the Jim Beam Rye and...
Their bourbon.
Their bourbon.
It tastes... simpler.
Yes. I guess...
It's a lot less sweet, so if you don't like the sweetness of bourbon... Maybe you like some not-so-sweet scotch. You might appreciate rye a little more. It also tastes just thinner. A little bit thinner than the last Jim Beam we reviewed.
That's weird because it's a higher proof, so...
So you would expect it to not taste thinner.
Yeah.
But it's
that
probably...
might be...
No, it's probably not younger.
I don't know the stipulations around that. Like, this could just be like a 6-month-old whiskey you put in a bottle. Or Kentucky straight rye whiskey. Does that fall under the same...
That it falls under the same type of thing.
Had an idea for another kind of talk video.
Yeah. Whiskey education.
What even is rye?
We went through the stipulations on rye in one of our really old videos.
Did we?
Yeah.
I know it.
Because we talked about the stipulations on scotch, the stipulations on bourbons, and the stipulations on rye. If I can find it, I'll try to link it below.
I know it's similar to bourbon, but you have to have at least 51% rye in the mash bill.
Yeah, as opposed to 51% corn.
But
you should try this with some Gardetto's rye chips. Except that you can't, but, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody should.
That'd be great.
Not me.
I want some Gardetto's rye chips.
This is depressing for me, because I was never a big fan of ryes, right? And I really like the Rittenhouse rye.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not a big fan.
To each their own.
You kind of like it though, don't you?
I do. It's that note. I don't know what it is, and I think it might be the eucalyptus I keep hearing about, but I don't know because I've never had eucalyptus.
You know what it makes me think of? Freshly mowed grass. Like you just mowed a lawn or something. You stepped off, and maybe you had like a, I don't know, your first sip of soda or something, beer.
Okay.
Not really beer, because the flavor don't mince, but...
Well, you know rye is a grass, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So...
You probably have some in your yard.
Thanks. Point being, that's what the taste makes me think of as it goes, like the flavors go into my sinuses.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, but driving me nuts right now.
I
like they have kind of a smaller label than that one, but it is just ever so slightly cocked to the side.
Yeah, we were talking about this. We'll get to this on the next video review that we filmed, but we were talking about this label thing. So.
Oh, I wonder if people hand stick these on. No, I'm sure they have a machine.
No way. Yeah.
Man, calibrate your machine a little bit better.
Yeah, they probably have one guy running a machine that stickers it or something. So. If it's anything like making coffee cups.
I almost bought you some the other day.
I would burn them.
think it would have been worth it. Prime time.
So, what would you rate it?
I'd give this one another 7. I like it as much as that one.
I'm gonna go with a 5. I could take this or leave it. I wouldn't be upset if it was all I had to drink, but it's not what I would pick.
Like if somebody bought this for you at a bar, cool.
Yeah.
If you're buying you something to drink, it's gonna be probably.
And especially for the like, it's basically the same price as Rittenhouse. I think it's like $3 or $4 less. I'd just spring for Rittenhouse.
Yeah. Like all the Jim Beam. When you step up above the white label,
it's all right at $20. Isn't it?
Yeah, just like either it's like $19.99 or I think the most I've seen any of them was $21.99.
Yeah.
So it's just like right at $20 for
yeah
until you get into like their single barrels and their that fancy
yeah
one
they're
I
really
want to
fancy
get.
stuff. That $200 bottle we saw that's like 17 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind trying that. So between the two of us, although I think I might be biased against Ryes. This is the only second rye I've had, so maybe I just have harder standards with Ryes. But that would even out at a 6.
Okay. Fair. It's better than your average Ryes that I've had.
See, I'd put it right at average. It's not something that like I take a drink and I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
I don't actually want to drink that again. We rated something at a 4 here recently, didn't we?
Heaven Hill.
Yep. That Heaven Hill Kentucky whiskey.
Thought we had, or
if it's under a 5 for me, that means I'd rather drink not whiskey.
or mix it with something.
Yeah. Stuff like the Heaven Hill, because he doesn't like the bourbon notes. So.
He's deaf, he can't taste nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, sinuses are all connected, bro.
Yeah, alright. Until we see you again, I'm Zach.
And I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men.
And he's not here.
Hey everybody, if you like this video, hit a like or dislike, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you really like what we're doing, check us out over on Facebook where we post every day.